TactaLoad sent me this stock a couple of months ago to try out, and I'm just now getting around to it. Things move slow here at the Buffalo range. I don't get time to make, I'm not one of these guys that's got the time to make 3 or 4 videos a week. So I get to things when I can. I wish I'd have tried this thing out sooner though, because I really like it. That's what today's video is going to be about. Hello guys and gals, Buffalo here. I'm down here at the range today. I wanted to talk to you guys just a little bit about shotguns and my home defense shotgun, and particularly if you've got a Remington 870 or a Mossberg pump action shotgun. Now this one is a Maverick 88. You guys have seen several videos of it here on the channel. This is actually a security model. It's got the long magazine tube, so I can get 7 rounds of 2 3/4 inch ammunition in the magazine tube and 1 in the chamber. That gives me an 8 round capacity. Now I know that sounds like a low number, but when you're talking about pump shotguns, that's actually a pretty good capacity. Most of your hunting style or dual purpose style shotguns like the 870s, Model 500s and so on will hold 4 or 5 rounds in the magazine tube and 1 in the chamber. So 8 rounds is pretty good capacity for a pump shotgun. Still a low number. So I like to try to keep as much ammunition on the gun as I can. I've put a side saddle on here. That is a 6 round side saddle. That gives me 6 more rounds on the gun. That way I've got it where I need it, when I need it, if I were to need it. It's there where it should be. I've also used a lot of those slip-on covers that go on the stock and hold rounds on those. And those, I'm not knocking them. They work pretty well for a while, but the elastic tends to stretch out. The nylon tends to stretch out. Of course, it rots over time, dries out, and just don't hold the shells like it did when it was new. They'll slip around. They're never in the right place, it seems like, when you try to grab one. So what I wanted to show you guys today was this stock from TactaLoad. It's a Flash 5 stock. This thing is made in the USA. It's very rugged, very well built, and that's what we're going to be taking a look at. So I'll get everything moved over here to the bench and we'll take a look at it. And this shotgun is clear. You saw me clear it at the opening of the video. These rounds that you see already in the stock here are just dummy rounds. They're inert. So as I was saying, this stock will allow you to carry an additional 5 rounds with the shotgun, and it'll work with 2 3/4 inch, 3 inch, or if you take the little internal spacer out, you can carry 3.5 inch rounds. So if you've got a shotgun that's chambered for 3.5 inch ammo and you want to carry an additional 5 3.5 inch shot shells, you can take that little spacer out inside and you can do that. If you're not going to be carrying 3.5 inch ammo, leave the spacer in there. It'll work a lot better. If you try to take that spacer out, then carry 2 3/4 inch ammo, it's not going to work right for you. So this stock comes with a very nice rubber recoil pad. With the pad and the stock, it gives you a length of pull of 13.5 inches. They also sell these spacers. You can see I've got 2 of these 1/2 inch spacers in here. So that brings my length of pull out to 14.5 inches. Length of pull is just a measurement from the very back of the gun to the trigger. I like a little longer length of pull. Actually, the way I've got it sitting right here is almost identical. This is my factory Maverick stock, and I've got it set up pretty much exactly as it was, with those 2 spacers, and those are sold separately. Also, they offer a tactical butt plate, they call it. Some people don't like the feel of the rubber recoil pads, the way they kind of grab your clothes a little bit. Some people don't like that. And this being thinner will also give you an even shorter length of pull. So if you'd rather shorten your length of pull, instead of using the rubber recoil pad, you can purchase one of the tactical butt plates, and it'll reduce it by about 1 inch. So you'll have a 12.5 inch length of pull. And it'll still work with the spacers as well, so you can adjust it however you need it. So, about these 5 extra rounds. See how they're sitting in there? They load in there almost like loading a magazine or something. Kind of exactly what it's like, really. But let's say you're shooting and you get to that last round. It's just super easy. You don't have to pull this lever or anything. You just grab the shell right by the end, you just pull it out. You can come over the top. You don't have to fumble with the shell and flip it around or anything, and you're good to go again. Now if you've got time, you can go ahead and pump a few of them up into your mag tube as well. But that gives you an extra round very quickly. You can get very fast at that. And some people prefer to use their trigger finger hand. Again, not a problem. Just dump it in, shove it up in there, and again, you could pump a few in the mag tube if you wanted to. So it's a very handy place to keep some extra ammunition. Very ambidextrous. You know, it doesn't matter if you're left-handed or right-handed. It's in the bottom, in the center of the shotgun. Works out good that way. Also, you know, shotgun ammunition is heavy, so it's going to add weight to the gun. But adding it back here doesn't really hurt the way the shotgun handles out front. Whereas if you were adding weight out here somewhere, it makes it a lot harder to get around where you need to be. But you don't notice it nearly as much with it at the back of the shotgun like this. And also helps reduce recoil, felt recoil. It doesn't actually reduce the recoil, but it reduces how you feel it. It makes the recoil feel a lot lighter to have that weight in the stock. So I'm going to try to give you a little closer look at it here and show you how it works. It's got this spring-loaded keeper here. And the way you load this thing up, you just pull back on your keeper and shove them in there, just as if you're loading a magazine of some type. That keeper comes down and keeps the next round from falling out. And it's got a really strong spring on it. You're not going to drop these out by accident. Even if you drop the gun, you're not going to spill these out. Also, the keeper has a safety on it. It has a groove in the middle, so you don't have to worry about that coming down and slamming on a primer and setting the round off that way. So just an extra safety feature there. And of course, when it comes to pulling them out to load with, you don't have to move this out of the way. You just grab the shell by the end and pull them out of there. And that's all there is to it. It's very simple. Again, works with 2 3/4, 3 inch, or 3.5 inch. Someone asked me on my Facebook page if it would work with the shorty shells, and it does not. It just it creates a big mess. You might get it to work with 1 or 2 because the Mossbergs, you can put that adapter in and run the shorty shells, but this does not work with those. It's not intended to work with those. I just wanted to make that clear. All right, so this shotgun is loaded up and ready to go, other than the safety being activated. 7 rounds in the magazine tube, 1 in the chamber, 6 in the side saddle, 5 in the buttstock. So that's 19 rounds of 2 3/4 inch double aught buckshot. That's 1.5 pounds of lead, 1.5 pounds of lead pellets in this shotgun right now. So I know somebody's going to ask how much that weighs. I've got my handy dandy fish scale here, so we'll weigh it and see what that comes to. I'm kind of curious myself. Looks like a little over 9 3/4 pounds right there of shotgun. So nearly a 10-pound shotgun. Not that bad, really. This is not a gun. This is not my backpacking gun that I'm going to be hiking miles and miles with. This is my bedside shotgun. If I need to grab it, I know I've got plenty of ammo on me now. Feel much better about having ammo on the shotgun. That way when I grab it, I don't got to run and grab ammo in the middle of the night and be trying to stuff my pockets full or whatever. I've got 19 rounds with me. If that don't cure the problem in the middle of the night, I'm probably might be in over my head anyway. But just wanted to show you guys this. I think it's a neat product, made in the USA once again. They sent this to me to show to you guys. You guys know how I am. I'll give my honest opinion about something. If somebody asks for my honest opinion, and they did, I will certainly give it. The only thing I wish was on here, I wish they put a sling swivel stud somewhere on this. I know you couldn't put one just anywhere because it would interfere with the feeding of the shells, but it'd be nice to have a sling swivel stud on it somewhere. That'd be the only downside. It runs about $130. I'm not going to supply any links. YouTube is really weird about that kind of thing. If it's something you can that you're interested in, look them up. It's TactaLoad is the name of it, the Flash 5 stock. But I guess for now, that's all I've got. I'll talk with y'all again soon.